I stood by and allowed my wife to almost kill our son. I was happy she did it. In case this post gets deleted, most of these posts tend to get deleted. Here are the screenshots. I don't know if this is real or not, but holy shit, what a ride it was. Why didn't you commit him to a mental institution? This kid was a classic psychopath, irredeemable. The doctors would have backed you up. Seriously, it was where he belonged. Well, now I'm suddenly planning a vasectomy. This is so WTF, that's a lot to sink in. That sounds like a demon, not a child. How much of this does your daughter know about? Your wife is a fucking hero. Any parent would have done the same. She was protecting her child from a murderer. The murderer's identity and relationship to you isn't important. This is maybe the most heartbreaking thing I've read on Reddit. Jesus. Cop pulled me over and I called 911 and lied to get out of going to jail. I once got out of a ticket because the cop got called to another scene. Not my doing, but I was sure thankful. Am I missing something? Why would you go to jail for what started as a routine traffic stop? Your post and comment history suggests that you're a compulsive liar. This post is fake. Nice work. I know a gentleman who called in a bomb threat to the airport back in the late 70s because he was going to be late. All flights postponed or cancelled. Faker than the Kardashians. Shut the fuck up. Something doesn't add up about this. I feel like I've seen this in a movie. Harvard here, what's your location? Honestly, wasting a cop's time like that is horrible. But goddamn, was that 200 IQ? That would be a pretty amazing confession if it was actually true. I am 1.5 feet taller than my wife. So when I take a shower I make sure to set the shower head as high as possible. Then when she gets in she can't reach it to lower it and she has to call me in. So I get to see her naked. She has yet to realize that setting is too high for even me. It's the little things. That's what she said. BRB gonna go adjust the shower head. But what about when you aren't there? She probably will never realize it's too tall for you. Source: I'm short. Boyfriend is tall. Edit grammar. CN boobs. Cool face. Thumbs up. Did you enjoy some shower head? Ha. I used to hide all of the big towels from my girlfriend so when she'd come out of the shower all that would be left were the little half towels that cover nothing. Op found how to make her shower tits. How's it feel to be tall? You real tall or your girl real small? Okay, but how often does this lead to sexy time? What's the best cartoon show of all time? Futurama, Batman the Animated Series, original Looney Tunes, Roadrunner, and Coyote, Samurai Jack, Tom Jerry. At one point I had all the episodes memorized. I'm kinda sad that its popularity is fading. Avatar: The Last Airbender, Old School Scooby-Doo, The Simpsons, Animaniacs, Looney Tunes, Dexter Laboratory, Adventure Time, King of the Hill is pretty dang close to perfect. Venture Brothers, Gravity Falls, SpongeBob SquarePants, King of the Hill, Bob's Burgers, All Right, Gargoyles, Metalocalypse, Regular Show, Teen Titans 0306, Archer, Ed, Ed and Eddie, Tom Jerry, No Words Just Actions, BoJack Horseman, Rugrats, Over the Garden Wall, what a beautiful seasonal masterpiece, Bluey, Hey Arnold, Rocko's Modern Life, Cowboy Bebop. I run a fake restaurant on a delivery app. I think I probably ordered from you. So much shitty delivery food. There's someone in my area that does this but doesn't even cook the food. They're called Snacks in the City and they sell nothing but junk food: chips, pop, cookies, candy, and ice cream. Sounds genius if you ask me. You need to be aiming higher. Haha. Us Article 434 GQWI made my shed the top-rated restaurant on TripAdvisor. You kind of just started an actual restaurant. You're living in the year 3000. If they've not going, I say, are you Josh Peters? More things to add to my restaurant anxieties. As an unemployed broke college student, I'm gonna steal this idea. I feel it's more honorable to tell you rather than just do it. That's brilliant. But it makes me wonder about the average quality of delivery food in your area. Did you happen to deliver to the same address more than once, or do the clients end up disappointed? When people ask why I'm not in our family pictures, I'm going to tell them the truth. I guess those trips to see her family will no longer be happening as she has spent the money on photos. Why are pictures so vital for her this year? Is she someone who does them every year and she hasn't been able to for the last few? I'd have put the tire on her credit card. Cancel the trips and separate your finances. She showed you that she cannot be financially responsible. If the photos aren't taken yet, I believe that's only a partial payment. Look for her to pay more the day photos are taken, and even more when she sees all the cute photos she cannot resist. Wow. I would have to agree, try and cancel one of the holiday trips. I also agree that this may be a sign of a bigger red flag. Time to separate your finances. She deserves? Used emergency funds for photos? I can't even wrap my mind around this. My husband splashed water on the dress I was going to wear to my brother's wedding because he thought it was too revealing. Now wear the dress to the divorce hearing. Something tells me this isn't the first incident of this kind of behavior from him. Time for a safe exit plan. I'd wear dripping wet just to spite his insecure ass. Looking back on this in 10 years, you will either think that's the moment I knew it was over, or that's the moment I should have known it was over. Why didn't I see it? Your call. This is abusive behavior. Please get out now. It will only get worse. Talk to your family or friends. And please be safe. This is exactly how spousal abuse starts. What a douche. You made a typo. You missed out the soon-to-be ex. Bit. He was way over the top and it sounds like he isn't going to change anytime soon. I would have gone to the wedding soaking wet, and when everyone asked what happened, I would have told them the truth, very loudly. What are some examples of modern slavery? Human trafficking victims. Employer withholding passport. How Qatar built for the World Cup. People in China, Pakistan, etc. who need to work for fast fashion companies such as Shine, Zara, etc. Shine. Cobalt mining in the Congo. A job that demands you 12 hours of your time and have a bad wage. Construction of the Qatar FIFA World Cup 2022 stadiums. Prison labor. Gestures vaguely at Qatar, though I'm guessing that's what brought this question up in the first place. How about the slave labor that built the World Cup stadiums in Qatar? Nestle. Concentration camps in Xinjiang. Pimps literally owning prostitutes. Chinese and Russian labor camps. The way Qatar built the stadiums for World Cup. When employers expect you to answer your phone and help co-workers while you're off the clock. Being in a prison jail made to work for nothing or practically nothing. I made over 16 calls today trying to find mental health services in my area. More specifically, a psychologist that could help. In the end, I just gave up. No wonder America has a mental health crisis. Nobody answers the damn phone when people try to seek help. If you have a normal physician, doctor, hospital that you go to for normal checkups, you can mention that you'd like to be connected to a mental health professional and they can give you direct referrals and contacts to try. No joke, I called the suicide hotline and had the messenger going at the same time. An hour later was still on hold. Would also take me weeks to get in to see my shrink. It sucks. When people need help, it's very difficult. Thanks everyone for trying to help me. Word. I'm sorry, but don't give it. I am having the same issue with trying to find help with my son. As a husband and father, I feel like I'm just an unglorified wallet and no one respects me or even acknowledges my contribution. Honestly, make her read this what you wrote. It's very expressive and well written and gets the point across without being mean. Sounds like you need to have a serious sit down with your wife. I think you are really good at expressing yourself. I hope you sit down and share this with your family. You deserve to feel loved, appreciated. My dude. You live once. It's short. This how you want to spend it? Dogs get more praise for doing stupid tricks than men like you, friend. You need a better nanny and either a divorce or extensive marriage counseling. I can relate to this so much. Same general principles, but you're anywhere from 50-100 more extreme on any given point. Fire the nanny and cut off access to the cards. Holy shit dude, this all sounds absolutely soul destroying. I think I'd honestly rather be lonely and depressed. I cheated to get my bachelor's and my master's degree. I had a friend in college mooch off me and he had a better career afterwards. Are you working in your field you know little to less about? I'm calling shenanigans. I've cheated on my fair share of academic assessments myself. And the SAT would be hard to cheat on in any meaningful way. This isn't a confession, it's a brag. As a civil engineer, I don't get this. There aren't that many papers. It's all math-based problems and few papers outside electives. Also, did you pass the FA to become an A? Did you do it because you're not smart enough or you're just lazy? Or both lol? People I knew, real ones. It's interesting you can't use the word friend though. Edit, thanks for the gold, real one. What college did you go to? Please state your first and last name and date of birth. How did you do a senior design project or write a thesis by cheating? I stole over $20,000 in a very creative way in the 90s. The biggest confession is throwing away the free kitty cones. Similarly, a friend and I bought a roll of Subway Sub Club coupons from eBay in the early 2000s. I ate Subway for free for around 2 years until they canceled the program. I call bullshit. No way the ice cream machine was actually working that often. Well, at least you weren't eating that much crap in 3 years and just threw out the stuff. 100 Your manager was hoping to do the same. I just did some quick math, but to get $7,800 in change, say from $25 certs, wouldn't you need to visit a restaurant about 680 times? Say if you spent just over half of $25 seems a bit time consuming. How to get paid a living wage by McDonald's. I have zero issue with this. I might be wrong, but that's how I feel. Good for you.